Hello, and thank you for pressing play. Welcome to A Beer with Bear or any other beverage. We are back, and this is episode 43. George, our producer's not here at the moment. At the time of this recording, he's out celebrating his birthday. So we all wish him the best. And I know what you're probably thinking. I should be out there celebrating with him too. But I'm not, because I'm a terrible friend. And plus, I have to buy him something, which is, doesn't really matter, blah, blah, blah. But I'll tell you what does matter, and that's our guest for this episode. All the way from Portland, Oregon, the Brainiax. And remember, the show is available anywhere podcasts are heard. iTunes, Stitcher, Podcast Republic, we're on all of them, and SoundCloud.com. If you like what you hear, tell a friend, as well as post on your favorite social media. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram on the Beer with Bear Pod, and Twitter at Beer with Bear. And if you haven't already, please take a moment to hit subscribe, leave a rating, leave a review, especially if you're on iTunes. It only takes a moment, and little things like this not only help support the show, but also the artists who come on. All right, let's get started. So, the Brainiax. Awful Ollie on bass, Andy Hale on guitar, and Grody Cody on the drums. This was recorded in Los Angeles, California, before the performance at the Airliner. It was such a fun conversation, a great way to start out 2018. From horror films to shady Airbnbs, our favorite podcast show, really bad 90s and 80s movie references, and of course the formation of the band. These guys were an absolute pleasure, and I really look forward to having them again on in the future. Theme music by Chris Helking, graphic design by Jeremy Fletcher, post-production and mixing by Gator McMurder. Thank you very much, and enjoy. I'm glad you guys actually listened to the show when you responded.
Yeah, man. I like this show. You've done some fucking killer interviews.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that one with the sharks, that was super interesting, dude. Like, hearing how they wrote a handful of songs when they were staying over the studio and they needed to fill out the album or something. They were saying they just popped out Short Shark Shock or something like.
Oh yeah, that was written when they were going down the stairs. They were singing to the studio. Yeah, and they were sleeping in the car and they didn't realize there was a room that they could have stayed in. They told them on the last day.
Man, and that, just crapping out a legendary album like that, it's crazy.
Oh, dude, that's still my favorite one. I remember Steve was asking me, "Oh, did you hear the last one?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "There's some good stuff on there." I'm like, "I want to hear the old stuff though."
Of course. I'm good, man. Thanks.
I'm not done with that yet.
That's why we only have one album.
Yeah. I fear change.
Yeah, not that I'll check it out, but just I really like that album.
Yeah, it's unbeatable.
I haven't moved on yet.
Yeah,
I moved on for Star Wars, and I made a mistake. Did you guys like the last Star Wars that came out?
Dude,
the one just recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I thought it got a lot of weird fan hate for no reason.
Yeah.
I dug it though.
I'm seen Star Wars.
I like the Phantom Menace.
Yeah, that's about where I last chimed in with Star Wars.
The reason I brought it up is because I kind of wish I would just done the same thing with the album, just stick with the original and just not change.
Yeah, there's a few bands like that. It's like you just jump the shark.
Yeah, I don't want to name names because then they're gonna listen to the show and go, "Hey, you fucker!"
I will. Metallica, I'm calling you out.
Oh yeah. Well, after Kill 'Em All.
Same anchor snare sound.
Yeah. No, as I was saying, I'm glad you listened to the show. I have friends who have been friends of mine for many years who I had on the show who hadn't even heard the show yet.
Oh, yeah.
And they're asking, "Can we come on?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude." And then so have you heard the show? "Oh, no, not yet." It's
I'm real busy. I haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, they heard their episode. They never heard any previous shows or shows after, but.
Yeah, I'm a kind of a podcast nerd, so I listen to a lot of shit. And
okay,
when
cool.
I heard that there was a fucking psychobilly podcast.
I was gonna say, when you're talking about psychobilly content, it's not like you're have a huge swath of things to choose from. So
yeah, there's a couple. I saw you guys, one of you guys had on a Zorch radio shirt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's our buddy Jake up in Seattle.
News. Yeah, he's such a nice guy.
Oh,
Super
dude,
nice guy.
Just the nicest.
It's kind of weird. Yeah, shout out to Jake. I know whenever I talk to him, it's always he's really nice. I get off the phone with him. With Gutter Demons around, Jake, he's a great guy. And and I can't help but wonder when someone talks about me, Bear, it's I don't think they're going to say I'm a great guy. I just don't know what they're going to say, but I know it's not going to be that.
Jake, great guy. Bear's bear. You know,
we let him slide. He moves around a lot. He's always nervous. Yeah, then I'm wearing a Psycho Radio shirt too. Speaking of psychobilly content, Amos.
Yeah, fucking shout out to Zorcho. They were actually the first people to ever spin us, like, anywhere, period. It was great.
Yeah, I don't catch his program as often as I'd like to because he does it live, so which is rare nowadays. So
he keeps the episodes on his website, I think, for a period of time. But
okay,
yeah.
So podcast nerd, I dig it. What do you mess with? What are the podcast shows you fuck with?
Oh man, a lot of comedy stuff. I like Bill Burr.
Monday Morning Podcast.
Yeah, he's the man. Basic shit at Joe Rogan, Adam Carolla.
Oh yeah,
there's
Rogan. Rogan's one of the godfathers.
He is.
How many hours do you have in your day to listen to DMT and float tank talk, though?
Oh, we have really boring jobs. I'm assuming you do too.
At the moment, yeah, you could say that. You could say that.
Always fun employed at the moment.
I'm fun employed. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good way to put it. I'm at work right now, so I'm looking at it.
That's true.
Before we move on from podcast, last podcast on the left.
Oh yes,
That's one of my favorites.
Oh, as far as
creepy serial killer shit.
Oh
Three
yeah.
comedians talking about it.
I like also the podcast itself. Serial Killer is really good, and then
I haven't heard that.
Sword and Scale.
Sword and Scales, of course,
Sword
the crime
and Scale
ones.
if you want to get like super dark.
Oh yeah,
like
dude.
when you're falling asleep kind of content.
Oh, I've actually had nightmares with that show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the child
imagine.
murderers one. Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, dude. Well,
Grooming your like stepchildren for whatever.
we did get a phone call from Ollie's mom on our way down here just to warn us that apparently this was the neighborhood that the Hillside Strangler was working in back in the day. So,
Yeah, my mom's from North Hollywood. She's got the info on all the serial killers of the Los Angeles area.
Oh, your mom's from North Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. She's still out here, or?
No, she was in the Bay Area,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hillside Stranglers. Richard Ramirez was out in L.A., San Fernando Valley.
dude, Richard Chase, he was more of a Sacramento guy, but yeah.
Yeah, I was looking up Portland, Oregon for serial killers. Nothing too great.
Bundy did his stuff up there for a little
did some
while.
stuff
But
up there?
There's apparently a bar that he worked at that's still the same business he worked at like during his streak.
Yeah, he had some cheeks on him when he smiled. You know, I always look at them like he had some creepy cheeks.
he's a handsome dude.
Yeah, who'd get in that car?
He's a Volkswagen Beetle. Like, it's the most least threatening
Then again,
vehicle
though,
you
who
could
would
ever have.
sleep in a stranger's room in the back of a house and pay for it?
Hey man.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Touche.
No reviews. There were no reviews.
There was no reviews?
Airbnb.
Yeah, for those listening to know, we're actually in an Airbnb, and this is probably my first time doing an episode in the Airbnb. I've done podcasts in really weird places, I'm sure. Since you heard the show, I've been the restaurants, the alleyways.
Yeah, you did it like in Katz's Deli at the
Oh,
or
God.
Jerry's Deli or whatever you
That's
were.
actually the second episode I refuse to listen to, alongside the Osdiabats one that you mentioned.
Great one, man.
I will
Classic.
not. No, I can't hear it. That was 2 years ago. I haven't heard it since.
Oh, you should revisit it. It's still
No,
funny.
I can't. I can't. When I hear that, oh, okay. It's like, that creepy laugh. I had that Ted Bundy laugh in that fucking episode.
I would do it too, dude. They're cuties, you know.
Yeah. And then, what's it called? And that was one of our early episodes too. I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't, but even more so back then. And yeah. But after the interview, actually, I got along with them a lot better because that was my first time actually hanging out with them. And afterwards, I was hanging out with them like the next day after. You know, went to Starbucks, went to shopping. I took them to like a Halloween store here to go shopping.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so now the second time there wasn't too much high voice.
No, they were both content packed and exciting experiences.
Absolutely. You know, it's a good comedy podcast. I'm not sure if you follow. I'll recommend real quick, and we'll move on because people are like, "What the fuck?" Is Tiger Belly with Bobby Lee.
Oh, I love Bobby. Yeah, with his girlfriend, his
Yes,
wife, right?
Kalila,
Yeah, I've heard
yeah.
a couple episodes of that. Yeah, he's a nut, man, but he's funny.
Yeah, dude. Ari Shaffir one where he put a candy bar in his ass.
I heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty proud of his asshole. It makes the rounds.
Recently, George, a producer over here, got me some stickers for Christmas. I posted them. I don't know. I'll
I
show you real
just saw
quick.
that on your Instagram.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, because Bobby Lee has a really famous picture from one of his podcast episodes where he's on his attractive girlfriend's back surfing on it.
Right.
Well, he made a sticker of him doing the same thing,
Smart.
except they're both naked. So you see Bobby Lee's balls.
Should come out with some like enamel pins with that or something.
Yeah, dude. Sticker packs are pretty cool. Do you guys have sticker packs for your merchandise?
We got stickers. Yeah, we go pretty hard for the merch because we sort of need to get paid for doing this. It's stickers, CDs, T-shirts, whole deal.
Yeah, we're nice enough. We're lucky enough to know a bunch of nice guys who do really cool art and independent kind of trash art, lowbrow art. And
Okay, any artists you want to give a shout out to for your
Oh,
Brainiax
absolutely.
logo?
Kyle Bunga, working out of Eugene, Oregon, does amazing work, and yeah, freelances all over the place.
skateboards and
Yeah, for sure. He's worked with Sketchy Tank
books.
and guys at
sizzle pie.
Santa Cruz, skateboards, all that stuff. He's worked with bunch of people, and I've been lucky enough to know him since he was a kid. And he's one of the most stupidly talented fuckers I've ever met. And one of those people who just pisses you off by being good at everything they put their hands on.
Really? One of those.
Yeah, but we've been lucky enough to get homie rates from him, so our art's pretty top notch.
Let's hope he just doesn't say, well, yeah, I'm going to start a psychobilly band.
Right.
Yeah. Too busy. He's got himself a kid now, and he's
thank
just
God.
adulting real hard. So
He's probably the best father now, right? Since he's
yeah,
good at everything.
I'm sure that kid's gonna be rad. So
Okay, so looking at Portland, Oregon serial killers, I noticed that you filmed some movies out there. I was looking at Short Circuit, The Goonies.
oh yeah,
Short Circuit was in Portland.
Yeah, dude, Short Circuit.
yeah, I'm learning stuff.
We're
Animal
not-
House.
We live in Portland. We're not from there. Man.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
teach me what you learned in the Wikipedia about Portland.
Well, yeah, Free Willy out there with the Michael. Yeah, Michael. Just shout out to Michael Jackson on the soundtrack.
Oh,
His hand up.
Yeah, of course.
Short Circuit, which is artificial intelligence from the '80s.
Yeah.
with the
Yeah,
Great
with
movie.
these super cringy Fisher Stevens.
is that the Indian guy?
Yeah, not an Indian guy at all.
he's not an Indian
Not
guy.
even close. He's also the bad guy from Hackers.
Oh, he is a bad guy from Hackers.
Oh, yeah.
Holy fuck, that's another really good movie, Hackers, dude.
Isn't that Angelina
That's
Jolie short
that's
movie
peak
as well?
Angelina Jolie.
Oh, dude, when she had the short hair.
Yep.
And then Gaia too,
Which
All
one's
good.
Gaia?
where Angelina Jolie shows her boobs.
Oh,
That's Gia.
Oh, Gia. Yeah.
It was something like that.
Yeah, well, you
Gaia.
know what? That character she played was on drugs anyway. She probably called herself Gaia.
Right,
so I
there
got
you
your
go.
back high five right there. Yeah. Yeah, then okay.
Wasn't
So
guy from Captain Planet?
Yes, that's the main lady.
Okay, yeah, we're conflating all our
Guile.
90s bullshit.
Gaia.
Oh,
That's
Street Fighter
Street
2.
Fighter, Okay.
Oh, yeah, he had the.
Wow, we're just going to free associate for the next hour. It's going to be super interesting.
Some Rorschach tests that no one can see but us.
Oh, watch.
Did you ever take those online? Those Rorschach tests?
I took them in professional offices.
Oh,
yeah.
really? I took one online. It was saying some fucked up shit about me, so I'm hoping it was wrong.
It all comes back to mommy issues. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, it was telling me I'm a jerk.
Ollie.
Yeah.
You either got hugged not enough or way too much when you were
Yeah.
young.
Okay, Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Okay, you know that one, of course.
The train tracks are, you can actually walk, there's like a hiking trail down the train tracks.
Okay, did you guys take that walk?
I've never done it, no.
I'm the worst, Oregon resident. I have not done half the shit that you're supposed to do as, the touristy kind of thing.
You know what? I'm the same way when it comes to Hollywood. It's right in my backyard. Chinese theater, yeah. The Guinness Book of Place, yeah. Museum of Death,
Lines.
yeah. I want to go though, but yeah.
They need like LA Native Day.
Oh,
where you
yeah.
just go without tourists, you know?
Where would we go on LA Native Day, George? What's a good spot? Okay.
You'll put me on the spot.
Well, he gets out a lot more than I do. You know, he does the traveling, does the dinners and everything. So okay, like I mentioned, Stand By Me, The Goonies, the Truffle Shuffle with the.
I've been to the house for the Goonies. That's on the
fuck
coast,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
cool spot.
well, I'm going to the house where you listen to that Cyndi Lauper song on the way over, the one from the movie.
Yeah, I think we might have. Well, we did. We've done. We went down to see where the old Animal House used to be. It's not there
Ah,
anymore.
yes, Animal House was filmed there
yeah,
too.
Yeah, I listened
Animal
to.
House is Eugene.
Eugene,
I'm
yeah.
from Eugene, a couple hours south of
Oh,
Portland.
okay.
And something else.
And Cottage Grove. Shout out to my family.
Yeah,
CG represent.
Incest,
About,
what?
yeah, 8,000.
they're definitely listening.
That Animal House is filmed there. The parade scene, my great grandparents' car was in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, you're that,
famous.
Cody?
I'm that.
Damn.
Oh man. Okay, you know what? We've been going on for a little while now. We haven't played any Brainiax music. For those listening who don't know, I'm here with the Brainiacs. Let's play a track from the Brainiacs. Get people up to speed on who they're listening to.
Sounds great.
Hell yeah.
What do you want to hear? Your little self-titled one?
Yeah, Brainiax Boogie. That's it's one of the tracks off our debut album here, Rock and Roll Lobotomy.
I like that one. It's like a party song.
A little bit.
So what do you guys mainly go for? How do you do your writing?
No. Well, yeah, we usually come up with the music, and then over about the days leading up to the studio, we'll
A panic starts to set in. It's like,
mash
what
words
can we?
into beer-fueled hazes, and
Yeah, what can we crap out in time to get this on wax?
but somehow they all sort of take the shape of.
He kind of mumbles things for a rhythm for a while,
Yeah.
and then those kind of just mush into words. He has like a lot of phrases that he'll use.
I don't know. These ones.
Really?
What the fuck's on the I don't know. A lot of these songs are fucking still semi-typical shit. Losing your mind and stabby killers at summer camps and
Static Jeffs.
and you know, marauders in the old west. I don't know.
Okay.
Shit.
All right.
Good times though.
It's nothing too thought out. You're just having fun.
We're having fun. Yeah, we're not changing the world here.
You know, some people like really, dude, with my lyrics, you know.
Oh, this was from a
it's
moment
poetry
in
for me.
my very sensitive upbringing.
That's one of the things that I like about psychobilly is the fact that it doesn't have like an agenda necessarily. Like, it's not a big. You don't have to make political statements. You don't have to have a fucking like serious point of view about real world issues and just be fun and talk about monsters and fucking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. You can talk about monsters. Last house on the left,
Yep, there you go.
or last podcast on the left
Yeah.
in your case.
I don't know about you. I take a shit way seriously, so.
Well, it's your only job for right now, right?
Yeah, that's right. I got no choice. I better be serious.
Did you so you have a lot in I noticed you guys play with the Gutter Demons. If you know Jonathan, he's
yeah.
unemployed too, right?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
we-
Sorry.
Hey, to my credit, I'm only unemployed for about 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, he was like, I think for like 2 years. He was on the show, then a year later he was back. So.
Oh, right on. Hey,
Yeah.
he's making it work.
I think
Yeah.
it's the curse of bringing me into the band. My last band was fun employed as well.
Yeah, I blame you.
Yeah.
It's just transitional period, you know. Shit happens to everybody.
No, like Johnny, I'm going to take this time to grow a sick beard.
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah, that beard. That beard's ruthless.
That is. Yeah.
Growth takes change.
That's
All
right.
right. So tell me about the trip over here. How long did it take to drive from here to drive here from Oregon?
Forever, I think, was the approximate amount of time.
We went to Albany.
Yeah, we
So it
messed
took
up
probably
along
about
the
an
way.
hour longer than it should have because the asshole driving wasn't kind of got on autopilot and decided to head north for about 40 miles when we should have been heading south.
To his defense, he did have to go get the van that morning, like 7 in the morning, while I slept for 2 extra hours because I lived farther south than them, and they scooped me up on the way. And then once they grabbed me, we jumped on the wrong side of the freeway.
Well, I've made that trip between Eugene and Portland so many times that it just is
Right.
literally autopilot. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, we're going this way. And I started to see signs for Portland. I'm like, fuck. I probably gave it a good 5 minutes before I decided to say anything to anybody because I was super embarrassed.
You could have really just not said anything. And
Probably.
wouldn't have noticed.
Well, you guys were stoned as shit, and I probably could have just turned around and it would have been fine.
Yeah, I was stopping for food.
Yeah.
Is marijuana legal out there in Oregon?
Yeah. Altogether, though, we were on the road for about 17 hours.
Huh,
Yeah.
Did
That
you,
sounds about
you didn't
right.
consider flying out here? You just want to do the road trip thing?
We considered it. I mean, I'm not.
I mean, you run the numbers and it, like,
I don't know. 16 hours, man. My butt's numb thinking about it.
no, it's a grind for sure, but like, it's a matter of getting our stuff down here, our merch.
I
all
don't
that
trust
crap.
putting my bass in a fucking plane or anything.
Yeah.
And, like, I want to be able to be cool enough with people down here. We can do like equipment swaps or something. When they come
Yeah.
up there, we can just fly. But
Really, it's
You
about
know.
the adventure and finding out the friendship was the real treasure all
that's,
along.
that's yeah.
No, that's one of the best things about the road trip is the trip itself. I know you had guys. What's on your dashboard? Is that a little frog? What is that thing?
Oh, that's our guy
Oh,
right
it's sitting
over
right
here.
over
That's
there.
Billiam.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's Billiam the Psycho
Yeah.
Frog.
That's, if anybody's curious how hard Brainiacs roll, check out our plushy stuffed frog that's been repping us this trip.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Any
we're,
good any good pit stops on the way over? Any good restaurants? Bad restaurants? Creepy truck stops?
Oh, dude, where was that bathroom we found in fucking?
Yeah.
We inadvertently discovered the saddest place in the world. What is it? 3, 4 in the morning, and fucking.
That was when we switched over drivers.
It's like some Arco bathroom in Reading
House
or
of
something.
Yeah.
Red Bluff, yeah.
It's like this was a place for either suicide or murder or both.
Like the Candyman bathroom. Did you ever see that movie?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
There's fucking a bunch of bees in the urinal.
Yeah,
It was
that's how it was. That's why Cody came out of the bathroom with a raging heart on it.
Yeah.
There's blood splattered on that wall.
I liked it.
Nothing gets me going like sadness.
Oh man.
Well, we were in a bathroom last night that I'm still not totally sure I wasn't pissing in the sink.
Oh, you had that moment too. Okay.
This was either a piss trough or a weird looking sink.
What venue was it?
My hands in it as well.
This was that 5-star bar.
Oh,
downtown.
the 5-star. Yeah, you probably the sink and the bathroom's probably the same thing.
It might be the same. Yeah.
Yeah, that place
I got
is-
hit in the ass by another door that led to a toilet. I thought I was in the
It was
toilet.
like,
Yeah.
it was like
I had that moment,
executive
too.
Quarters right next
I was.
to the front.
I don't even think I have any stars for that place. If you'd rate it.
Yeah,
So,
it's a
I'm-
misnomer.
I'm sorry. Am I interrupting your cocaine party? Like,
Oh man.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, no, I didn't
So
want
then
it.
don't go next door for the restrooms to this transvestite bar.
Oh yeah, next door is a transvestite bar.
Really? I thought
Yeah.
it was like a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah,
or
well, it
something.
is. It's one and the same. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Pretty diverse crowd over there.
Oh, definitely, dude.
I feel deceived.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
nobody
feel like I
told me.
missed out at this point. Man,
she seemed like a nice person.
giant hands, really firm
Feel
handshake.
good. I got the hands fit nicely in mine.
Okay, who'd you guys play with? I saw you posted a show. I don't remember what was on. I think I saw 5 stars and I just went blank. Like, ooh.
Yeah, probably a good idea. We just jumped on this punk bill last minute. It was a bunch of local punk.
Yeah, Switchblade
Like a DB
77.
Switchblades. Operation Milo. Shout out to
Oh,
those
dude,
guys.
they
That
were
was
sick.
cool. Their set literally alternates between Energy and Milo Goes to College albums.
Yeah,
and that was
it was
pretty
awesome.
fucking cool. They were spot on. The Pins, Street Threat, and us. So they called it a punk versus psycho night, but it was 4 punk bands and us.
Yeah, we
But
kind
it
of
was
got
cool.
It was fun for sure. And
That was great.
had a good time. Sold some merch, which was the whole point. We needed to fill up the coffers a little bit. And
Got drunk.
yeah, we succeeded in all that.
All in all.
Okay, so
bad.
it was pretty good.
Yeah,
So
we ate
the
like 7 pancakes at IHOP each.
okay, so the venue itself was like no stars, but the experience was 3 stars, 4 stars.
Oh, we're yelping this night.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
could say
I
that.
just saw the episode of Black Mirror with the nosedive, so
yeah.
I'm on it.
I was a little salty about a $5 12-ounce can of ham.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I took a sip of the Bud Light and spit it back in when they said $6. I mean, no, thank you.
All right.
Hey, the Ballast Point rep was there, gave us some free
That was
beer.
yeah.
That was cool.
Got some free booze out of that.
All right, so you know how we talk about like road trips and everything, and this came up before in the show. Difference between touring in the '70s and '80s and '90s in the band compared to now with smartphones.
Oh,
What do you guys do during a trip? Whoever's not driving, how do you pass the time? I know I know you do podcasting since you mentioned earlier, but what else? What do you mess with?
know how it
Oh,
was
they're
like
gonna
in the
answer, and I'm
70s.
gonna give you the real answer.
Okay, go for it. Okay, let me get their version. I'll get the real version. I'm a cop.
I was out
If you're a cop, you
data.
gotta tell us.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah,
not, you have to tell us.
Yeah, you have
I
to.
read that on the internet. It says
No, it's not real. No, it's not.
You have to tell us. Turn off the mics.
I know my rights. I'm a sovereign citizen.
Oh, I love those fucking videos. I'm a sovereign citizen. They stolen Oh, stolen valor. I hate that fucking rabbit hole too, man.
Oh,
Those
God.
videos.
It's endless. There's
Dude.
thousands of them.
Oh, I was watching one on fake Yeezys. I don't know why. Oh, people busting fake Yeezys. A documentary on it. Oh, I know why.
Was it a current affair or something?
No, it
That's
was,
some hard-hitting shit.
It was Vice.
Oh my! Wow.
What it was is I found Jim Norton's show and he bought some fake Yeezys for his special. And you know how you have videos related under it? I found the Vice special on
Jesus
fake
Christ.
Yeezys.
They're like
Right under the stolen
Moving on
valor.
from the story on forced genital mutilation, fake Yeezys
yeah,
are infiltrating the market,
exactly.
folks.
I just have
Exactly.
a serious question.
Yeah, go.
What is a Yeezy?
Oh, okay.
Oh man,
It's they're shoes. They're really expensive shoes.
God, you're making us
do you want to spend
cool.
$500 on a sweet pair of kicks?
Yeah,
They can make that
Kanye
happen.
West shoes, right?
Yeah, they're really ugly, but they're really
They're
expensive.
really fucking ugly. They look like they were crocheted or something.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, there goes our Yeezy endorsement.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
Thanks
I'm
a lot,
watching
Con.
so I'm watching those videos down a rabbit hole, and same thing. Turn off the camera. There's a guy like, because they're trying to buy him on the black market. These people with hidden cameras on Vice. It's like, you want watches? You want watches? You want Yeezys? We got Yeezys. Wait, they have a camera. They have a camera. You know.
Cheese it, it's the fuzz.
Okay, though, let's go back to this. I want to hear what they. I want to hear because we're going way off. I want to hear about what happened in the van and what really happened. Let's do
Okay.
this.
So I ran out of data, so I didn't have data on my phone for 16 hours or so.
Yeah.
I felt like I was on the Oregon Trail.
That made for an annoying
Got dysentery, almost
backseat
died.
partner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
I played San Andreas on his iPad though.
oh, okay.
That was
The
pretty
movie
cool.
with The Rock?
No,
No,
it's
GTA.
Oh, okay. You didn't say Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
Grand
no.
Theft Auto San Andreas. He had it on his iPad. So.
I thought maybe they had a video
Just
game.
had
for that.
San
We're on
Andreas on
first name
loop.
basis with the Rock's content.
With
Yeah.
Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Yeah.
Oh, D?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you do the eyebrow?
I can smell what Brainiax.
Oh, man.
Get out of here, jabroni.
Well, I ain't going to watch Jumanji, though. I'm not going to fuck with that Rock movie. The real Jumanji had Robin Williams.
Dude,
That's true.
it's nothing sacred. Can you just come up with something new?
The answer is no.
Jumanji was not broken. You didn't need to fix it.
Right. Robin Williams. Man.
All right, then. So you ran out of data. So basically, you wind up these two guys for the whole
So
trip.
for the first couple hours, he was trying to see how far he could cup his farts and throw them in the car.
Like in a video game, like Power.
Yeah, he was Hadouken his ass gas. Doing pretty well. Then it went on
I
to
refined it.
yeah. Then it went on to I don't know. I think you guys were trying to have a conversation and we were bothering you or something.
Probably.
And then vaping like beasts.
Oh, we were cloud beasts.
Oh, you have one of those vapes, right? They look like
yeah. the
Robot dicks is the answer.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, robot.
How heavy is this thing?
I know. It
It's a
doubles as a
workout.
fucking
You
weapon.
should see our biceps after using that.
So what's the difference between this? Because I don't know anything about vaping. Between this one and the little e-cigarette pens.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know shit about them either. I just got these
Leaps
things.
and bounds.
Yeah. On your ohmage rating and
Yeah.
watt
Oh my
power.
God, yeah.
I don't know.
It's another thing to get
How many
techie and
elbows you
nerdy
pushing
about.
Yeah, let me go grab my fedora while I talk about my
Yeah.
vape real quick.
Well, we're in the right town for it.
Let me push his neck beard out.
Yeah.
Oh, Colin does some cool neck exercises.
Yeah, I was showing off my
Show him your neck
my,
exercises.
my neck exercise.
Okay, now let's go back to So what really happened?
The
now?
real answer is 16 hours of solid, like, stupid voices and shit humor. That's literally it. Just stupid voices talking about your shits.
Yeah.
That's exclusive just to the road trip, though. I mean,
No,
I mean, that's also kind of life, but, like,
I've been here for 2 days. Like,
well, what happens is you take three relatively, like, with it responsible human beings and put them in this environment, and, like, just the mental age reverts to 12 just immediately. Like, oh, yeah. We're right above a garage. In case
Oh,
anyone can
okay.
hear that.
Okay, yeah. I was wondering what that rumbling is. Okay, there's a lady coming up here. Okay, we'll leave her alone.
yeah, she's nice. She's the owner of the house.
Okay, cool. Shout out to Claire.
Shout out to
Shout out.
Claire.
Awesome.
She'll hear this on the episode.
Oh yeah,
Claire.
she's a fan too. I
Big
hope.
fan.
She's like she's Asian. She's like I'm not gonna do the Asian accent. You're the guy with the high voice. Stop myself right now.
Sorry, I can't understand you without the Asian accent.
Yeah, no, I won't do it.
We got here pretty late at night, and like 4 in the morning, 4:30, something like that. So all the liquor stores were closed, and she offered us some vodka and beer if we needed it.
Oh, cool.
Very nice, very
Very
thoughtful.
Either
accommodating.
that or we looked real hard up at that
Yeah.
point. It's like,
She's like, do you
Are you
need
shaking?
vodka or something?
like the liquor store's open at 6, so you've only got an hour and a half. You can probably make it.
But if you
Okay.
need like a little fifth to hold you over or something.
I remember there was this band I used to know. Speaking of shit, since we're going on a little shit rant here, their band shirt used to say, I guess I'm not sure if it's the name of the album, but it was on the shirt. It said "Dedication to Defecation." On the front, it was a toilet seat, and the back it said "Take a shit on my face." So automatically, I had to wear that shirt.
That sounds like it could be.
That sounds cool.
Sounds
Yeah.
like it could be like sloppy seconds or.
So I would wear that
municipal
shirt,
waste or
and,
something.
and I'd be in public with George, the producer over here. He's like, "Dude, why the fuck is that guy Mad Dogging? Oh, you're wearing that stupid shirt again." Because I would get stared at. I wouldn't even notice it. And this guy would be like, "Why is everybody looking at you?" You know, and it's like, "Oh, you're wearing that fucking shirt."
When,
Hey man, you're just living your truth, you know.
Yeah.
I
You
was
be
wearing-
you.
No, people really got offended from that shirt. Like, it was. I wish I didn't lose it.
I was wearing my Dwarves shirt with Andy, and we were at Carl's Jr. in Albany. And on the back of it, it says, "Teach children to worship Satan." And older gentleman just
We got some
brought
real
himself
talk.
up right to our table and let us know if. Well, first he asked if I knew what my shirt said, and indeed I did know what my
He's
shirt
like, I
said.
know. I wish it said little people too.
Yeah.
Did he put his hand on your shoulder? Now, boy, do you know what your
Yeah.
shirt says?
I remember being your age. Well, are you in a rock band? Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Son.
Well, yes, we are.
Because I notice how older people, when they want to tell you something real, they put their hand on your
Yeah.
shoulder real close, you know.
That connection.
Now, you hope to God they have good
Yeah.
breath.
I would like to get to whatever age it is that you can address any male younger than you as son. Usually with a friendly hand on the shoulder.
Oh, no.
Look at your son.
No time like the present. Just really
Yeah.
Just start doing it.
Just start doing
Guys
it.
like 2 years younger than me.
Yeah, you can just do it.
Or several years older than you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it to my dad. Listen here, son.
Yeah.
Well, they say sir now. I notice a lot of kids say yes sir or
That
no
is a
sir.
weird thing. It's like it's
Well, that can either come across as like genuinely respectful or super condescending.
Yeah.
Depending on the context.
Okay.
Sir, hello, sir.
So tell me about the first time you guys came out here to California. This isn't your first time, right? I know you did a show with for Diabolic. I believe?
yeah. We did a Diabolic booked the show. It was at Pep's in La
Back in
Habra.
August.
That pizza place, right?
Pep's Pizza. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually
It was great. Yeah.
a rad
we
show. Played with the Grims. That was
Grims,
fucking
P
rad.
Brains. I was super stoked to fucking see them. I never thought I'd be able to see the Grims, man. That was awesome.
Yes.
Their
Oh shit! Who else is on the-
Osteoblast.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this doesn't say.
That's okay.
You know,
was a
a lot
big
of
bill.
those bands.
There was
but,
some good bands there,
it was
local
great,
bands.
yeah,
All
it
friends
was-
of the show, by the way.
Yeah, no, it was great. Everyone was super cool. That was our first time
That was your
down
first
here.
time?
As this, yeah, we've been down
It
here
was
with
on my
old
birthday,
bands, but
too, by the way.
Was it?
was it?
Yeah, August 5th, right?
Yeah. Well,
You would know better than
yeah.
me.
I think that's my birthday anyway.
Yeah.
We had a different drummer. Actually, Cody's like our 16th drummer or something like that.
Yeah, we had a period of psychobilly spinal tapness where we were just running through drummers left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spontaneously combust.
Okay. Well, you want to go into the origins of you guys since we're talking about the lineup and your first time out here. How did Brainiac start?